On New Year's Day, 2025, a Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, killing the driver and injuring 37 people. And within hours, Elon Musk was on X, praising how well the truck held up. But the Las Vegas blast wasn't the fire story. It was the one that finally made you look. Before we get to the recalls, they never headlined. Hit subscribe and stay with us, because the thermal events happening in quiet parking lots across America tell a far darker story than any bomb ever could. November 21st, 2019, Hawthorne, California. Elon Musk walks onto a darkened stage and calls the Cybertruck bulletproof, dent-proof, and virtually indestructible. The crowd goes wild. Within minutes, a sledgehammer bounces off the door, and a steel ball cracks both armored windows live on stage. It is one of the most watched product reveals in automotive history, and it sets a promise in concrete that the next 5 years will slowly, methodically destroy. Over 1 million people put down a $100 reservation that same night. They waited. November 30th, 2023. 4 years later, the first Cybertrucks finally roll out of Gigafactory, Texas, in Austin. But the truck those million people reserved was priced at $39,900. The truck that actually arrived started at $99,990. That is a 250% price increase on a vehicle people had been holding a reservation for since 2019. The first owners drove off the lot and posted photos. The forums lit up. And somewhere in the months that followed, in parking lots from Phoenix to Portland, something else started happening. Something quieter, something hotter, something that NHTSA began logging but that never got its own headline. Until a bomb went off in Las Vegas and forced everyone to look back at what they had missed. The recalls came quietly at first. NHTSA recall number 24V861, issued in December 2024, covered a trim piece that could detach at highway speed and become a projectile. That one made the news cycle. The others barely did. But on owner forums through the second half of 2024, a different pattern was building. Posts on RR Cybertruck and the Cybertruck Owners Club describing heat events near the battery, frunk anomalies, electrical warnings that appeared without explanation and disappeared just as fast. Meanwhile, the stainless steel body that Musk had called indestructible was revealing a different truth. Body shops quoted by The Verge and Bloomberg were turning Cybertruck owners away, or quoting repair estimates above $15,000 for minor collision damage. The same panels that couldn't dent couldn't be easily fixed either. And the resale market was already passing judgment. IC Cars data from mid-2024 showed the Cybertruck losing roughly 30% of its value inside its first year, faster than nearly any other EV on the market. The Ford F-150 Lightning, the Rivian R1T, both cheaper, both holding their value. The Cybertruck was eroding from every direction at once, and the worst story hadn't broken yet. Then came New Year's Day, 2025. At 8:40 in the morning, a Cybertruck parked outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas exploded. FBI and ATF investigators arrived within hours. What they found inside the frunk was 50 pounds of camp fuel canisters and commercial fireworks, loaded there by Matthew Livelsberger, 37-year-old Army veteran from Colorado Springs, Colorado. The vehicle did not cause the explosion. Livelsberger did. But that distinction dissolved almost instantly in the coverage, and the Cybertruck's name burned alongside everything else. The driver died. 37 people were injured. And Elon Musk posted on X that same morning, praising the passenger cell for surviving the blast. But here's what most people covering this miss. The real fire story was never Las Vegas. It was the quieter pattern building for months before it. Heat events, electrical complaints, owner reports, accumulating on forums, while NASEA collected data that never cohered into a single headline. Until it did. By early 2025, the Cybertruck had logged 6 separate NHTSA recalls in roughly 12 months of consumer availability. No modern vehicle in its first year comes close to that rate. Tesla delivered an estimated 38,965 Cybertrucks in all of 2024. Rivian, with less money and less noise, delivered over 51,000 vehicles that same year. The IC Cars depreciation data said the rest, 30% of value, gone inside 12 months. The Cybertruck was never just a truck with problems. It was the physical proof of a management philosophy that confuses announcements with achievements and treats customers as an audience. Musk promised indestructible. He delivered a vehicle that sheds trim at highway speed, loses value faster than nearly anything else on the road, and became America's most talked about truck by containing a bomb. They didn't build the future. They built the most expensive proof that hype is not